Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a morning routine for you guys, and this is our weekend morning routine. So this is just a typical morning for us in the Williams household on a weekend morning. So Nick and I usually lay in bed until one of the girls wakes up, and I have a monitor, and it's a dual monitor so I can hear when one of them wakes up. And on the weekends, Nick is the one to get up and get them out of bed while I lay here for a little bit longer. So Nick goes into the kitchen and makes himself a cup of coffee, but honestly, you guys, he probably has 3 cups every single morning. I don't think he could function without it. So on mornings that Skyla wakes up before we come up to get her, she lays in her bed, reads books, looks out her windows, and just hangs out quietly in her room, which is actually so cute because sometimes we don't even know that she's awake. Adeline was already awake, but Skyla was so excited to go in and see her that she always runs into her room first thing in the morning to check on Adeline, and it is the most precious thing ever. It honestly makes my heart so full seeing these two together. Adeline is in this phase right now where she will not let you change her without putting up a fight. She just consistently rolls over and rolls over. It is so hard to get a diaper changed on this girl. So this is when Nick brings the girls downstairs and they come into our bedroom and wake me up before we have breakfast together. So when I wake up, the first thing I do is let Zell outside to go potty. And she kind of just looks around, sniffs around for a while, and enjoys being outside for a little bit before we go back inside and I start cooking breakfast. So most of you guys know I'm 15 weeks pregnant right now, so I was having a major craving on Saturday and I really wanted some waffles. So I decided to make some from scratch, but in the meantime we needed to give the girls some fruit to hold them over until the waffles were ready. So by the time I got my waffle made and ready to eat, Skyla was already done sitting at the table and wanted to get up and do something else. So Nick took her up to the playroom and I sat down and talked to Adeline while I had my breakfast. So after breakfast, the first thing I always do is throw in a load of laundry, and on the weekends, I usually have multiple loads. So over the weekend, I did about 5 loads of laundry, and that's not an exaggeration. So then while Nick plays with the girls, I come back into the kitchen and finish cleaning up from breakfast. So then I go into the living room to fold laundry, and I usually turn something on Netflix or Amazon while I do it. And I like folding in the living room just because I can sit in here with the girls while I do it, but also because it's a central room. So I fold the girls' stuff and then I have to take it upstairs, our stuff, and then it goes in our room, and then the towels go in the linen closet and the pantry downstairs. So when I fold here in the living room, it's just the most central place to do it, and it makes the most sense for me. So usually Nick will come in and help me on the weekends with laundry, and it's definitely appreciated. But it's also just kind of some time for us to sit here with each other and hang out and relax on the weekend. Laundry is honestly so tedious, and especially hanging up all of our clothes and organizing it in the closet is one of my least favorite things to do, just because it's so time consuming and tedious, like I said. But it was really rewarding to finally get all of this done because, like I said earlier, I'm behind on laundry a lot. So having all of this stuff put away and out of the hampers was amazing. So finally, after I finish tackling downstairs, I come upstairs and clean up the girls' rooms. And this does not take me long at all, but Skyla always has books piled up under her bed and cups everywhere. So once I get Skyla's room taken care of, I know that it's all downhill from here. So as soon as I got Adeline's room picked up, we put her down for her nap, and then Nick decided he needed a break as well, so he decided to take a nap on the love sack. Surprisingly, the loft and playroom were not very messy at all, so it only took me a couple minutes to pick up the few things that were scattered around. But Skyla wanted to put on her Anna costume, and this toy right here is pretty much her favorite because it's like a little, I guess it's like a little karaoke purse where they can sing some of the most popular Frozen songs. And you would be surprised and think that Adeline would wake up, but she's so used to Skyla being loud throughout her whole life that she's usually unfazed by this. So Saturday was an absolutely gorgeous day and the weather was perfect. It was in the low 70s, which is my favorite weather. So I came down and got dressed so that I could get the girls ready once Adeline woke up to go outside and play in our backyard. So Adeline woke up shortly after and I brought both the girls downstairs to get some clothes on so we could all go outside and enjoy the day. So while I was brushing Skyla's hair and putting it in a ponytail, I didn't realize that she was unscrewing the detangler. And so she unscrewed it and then screwed it back on, but didn't put it tight enough. So this entire time, the detangler is just like seeping into my bed. And finally, we're done with our morning routine and the girls are outside playing, doing what they absolutely love the most. And we have this sand pit in our backyard that the girls really love because the owners of our house had a pool outside in their backyard. And before they put the pool down, it was an above ground pool. And before they put it down, they had to put sand. And so there's this sand pit back here that the girls think is the coolest thing. Skyla is mesmerized by the sand. So they love playing with it, making mud pies, and they're just totally in their element back here. So that's going to be it for my morning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure your bell notification is on and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching.